So, poetry and art walk hand in hand. So, poetry and art walk hand in hand, each keeping close track of the time, internal rhythms ticking away, turning somersaults, this capering pair, trundling past once shuttered storefronts now blazing with music, adorned with tinseled crosses at the crossroads. They do not rush through the thrum hum of the traffic. They take note of the ever-changing composition of the sunset over the river, the even song of birds, metrical and sweet, dripping honey as the sky darkens to dusk, then night, using every crayon in the box to write their manifestos, while the blades of grass pierce the sky, the lamb lying down with the lion, and she asks, "What is not art when I am with you?" The china twice fired, their roses not yet off the bloom, shudder slightly as poetry and art now arm in arm tramp past the shop window, mixing desire with memory thickly upon their palate, the pages of their book no longer reproachful in their blankness. Framed by light. Framed by light, the lines graved in his face a studied relief, a map of all that has been, a hint of what may be yet, as he so noisily hammers out a new piece of art, and the crickets sing in counterpoint, our summer chorus. His ranging limbs forming the metal into the shape he wills, forcing the detritus of last night's battle into the shining baby, knife sharpened, sprung from the slick gray coils, ever tightening and relaxing, directing those messy digits to sift through the dross for gleaming gold, the path lit by fireflies blinking out their Morse code. A new woman. He'll mold her, yes, from the clay dug out from a riverbank, the birds calling each to each, as he forms her, feet first, then the lithe limbs that may carry her away from him. Some hollows, too, in the palm of her hand, so she may offer him water when he thirsts. The shells of her ears, porcelain, translucent, listening always, but only after she has been twice fired, vitrified, this self-made woman. Weaving and unweaving. Weaving and unweaving, she listens for the noise of suitors in the anteroom, waiting on her word. As the scenes in fine wool are worked and unworked, the strands of cadmium red, the cobalt blue twisted noose-like round her finger, cutting the blood off, distaff and spindle in hand. Imagine scenes of her husband's journey, the roiling waters between rocks, borne along by pride and brawn, this circumnavigation as the threads pass through the heddle, the labor of her day patiently undone as she waits, as she wonders. Foundries. Metalwork of past years, past purpose, repurposed, hefted, heavy-shouldered to new uses, to engage our eyes with their inventive winks at the fires of the foundries, the spark of liquid iron not done yet, and all the water in the world cannot dim their brightness. The work of the smith resolved, rejoined to make new the creation born out of dust, the ribbed metal, a heap of bones made into a singular race of creatures such as you have never seen or will see again. Linking an industrial past to a vision of the future, shaping what is to what will be, rising again, skywards, ever headed for that blue plain above of heaven and stars, ever bursting to make greater, even brighter stars. And the sparks from your hammer illuminate the night, lighting the path, resolute, unbending. New and improved. It's all new and improved. The soup cans tower skywards, each label bearing a message of some import, terse as a fortune cookie. Remember names, cross your T's and dot your I's. Speak in lost languages only the select will comprehend. In other words, get your ducks in a row. Catch her hand as you sail over the stile, unguarded at the moment by the gatekeepers in their thick starched shirts. The thorns mark you. Still, it is worth it to press past and do-damned pull yourselves up to scratch worlds of words upon the walls again. Recalcitrant children, finally grown, tramping along rural lanes. The symmetry of nature mirrored in the lines he sets down, deliberate across the canvas. Each stroke but a small part of a larger whole, wholly his, and part and parcel, parceled out in those bursts of inspiration that come tapping down like rain on skylights, insistent as his heartbeat pressed against hers. Thank you very much.